I'm dreaming that my girlfriend and I are traveling together, moving through all kinds of interesting and beautiful places. There are lots of different locations, watching sunrises, sunsets on the beaches, etc. Then the scene suddenly changes. I see a homeless guy walking nearby, then lion walking as well. After that, we are going down in an elevator, and it suddenly starts falling or moving down insanely fast. I'm looking at my girlfriend, and she gets scared. I'm get scared, uh, and my face is like, how is this even possible? Because we are going down for so long that it make no sense at all. There can't be so many floors, and it feels like we are dropping like 5 to 100 meters down, something insane and impossible to my logic. Uh, Next, we are up at the customs. So we see a Latina-looking woman checking our documents, and she tells, "Just come back next time." I'm wondering why, because I have all the documents ready, etc. I'm asking her when. She doesn't answer. I'm trying to get specifics, month, day, and time. What does that mean next time? She just says next time, and clearly ending the conversation. And I'm started realizing that's it, and I can't get any more answers from her. And sarcastically saying merci, she replies ciao. And the whole conversation was in Spanish. And I understand everything, even though in real life at that moment I didn't know the language at all. Some weird thing which can happen in dreams. Then I'm going outside and seeing the military recruitment going on. Military guys grabbing people outside the street, and one of them is coming forward toward me. Um, and I decide I should kill him because it's the only way for me. As for now, it's the only option, because surrendering is absolutely not an option for me. So I'm killing him. Don't know exactly how, but and running from that area. Later, I'm walking behind some teenagers, and they are also scared that they will be taken by those military guys. I'm trying to calm them down, telling them not to worry about, that no one will touch them and everything will be okay. And next scene is some adult Kazakh looking men started discussing some political topics, and then start fighting, either with other groups of people or among themselves, because of some political disagreements. So I'm trying to stop the fight and telling them there's no reason for fighting, etc. So that was my dream at that night. And at first glance, it looking like so many different things going on, and looks like what the hell does that mean? But when you start looking carefully at your dream, especially when you write it down, so you would remember all of it with many details. You can look at it and realize it actually have some structure, And the structure I see in the dream is something like that. It feels like the sequence, some stages that my psyche is about to go through, some kind of prologue. And my psyche is trying to prepare me and my ego by giving a brief overview. So first part starts with a happy, carefree, pleasant image. I'm just traveling with my girlfriend, having a good life, best life I could imagine, and it could matter. It could mean basically my past life, or at least some part of it, when I was like that. And the next step and stage is an encounter with something unpleasant, as a contrast to the first part. So it have two images here: the homeless man and the lion. The homeless man represents a rejected, devalued part of my personality, because in dream you either looking on all people and or animals like it's someone you know in real life, and it means something for you, that exact person, or you um, can look that anybody who in your dream, it's some of your part, it's all the parts of your personality, and usually you can tell which one which one the correct way to interpretation. You can realize looking at dream, at your own dream. So for me, the dream, it was my own parts. Every character here, it was a part, some part of my personality. So the lion, it is the king of the beasts, so a king of animals, and the highest expression of my, probably of my animal instinct, masculine power, or life energy. So these are two extremes of my shadow, from complete downfall in image of homeless man, or maximum strength by lion image. The shadow, that's what the shadow means. The shadow is everything in the psyche that I find unacceptable, and as a person repressing it into the unconscious part. So the next part then comes elevator, and I'm falling down into my depth, into unconscious, and I'm scared because I'm not ready and trying to understand it logically. My ego trying to understand it logically. How is this happening? In other words, it is represent some crisis or transitional phase for me, for which I'm for sure not ready, as usually we are in real life. So the next part was customs and rejection by the women. So it means I'm not ready yet for this transformation or next phase in my real life. And as everything has its time, there is no schedule, even though I keep trying to find out exactly when I should come back, which month, which day, which time, etc. Then the soldiers trying to take me represent an existential choice, submission to the collective, to something external, to the system, or following myself and my own path. There is a choice for me. Then I see teenagers, and they are probably represents my vulnerable or immature parts, possibly my younger self. So the fact that I'm calm them down and don't abandon them suggests that maybe I will be ready to take responsibility for them, for those parts of me, and will accept them in myself, those weaker and undeveloped sides. For example, my emotional or some feminine part. And then some conflict between Kazakhs men. It's some kind of test. Will I be able to find a harmony between all the contradictions within me? Because, as I said before, every person in the dream represents some part of me, my individuality, my personality. So, for example, being both strong and weak, assertive in a masculine way when needed, and flexible in a feminine way when needed, instead of being stuck in one-sided extreme. A mature integrated personality ideally can hold opposing qualities at the same time. So it's some kind of test for me. Could I make them work together as a whole? So this whole dream is like a rough sketch of a possible path of my development. The stages and moments my unconscious is trying to introduce to me by these images, using symbols that are personally meaningful for me, or at least I could recognize what that they mean.